All right, today I want to talk about a new tool that I'm using. It's actually from Pretty Merch. It's Pretty Merch Pro Plus. If you've been using Pretty Merch at all in your Merch by Amazon business, then I think Pretty Merch Pro is going to help you a lot, especially with your research needs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this tool and how I'm going to use it not only for research, but also to find new niche ideas. And before I get into the video, there's a link down in the description. It is my affiliate link if you want to sign up for the Pretty Merch Pro Plus. They are having a 50% off sale. So if you get the yearly or the monthly, you are going to get 50% off through December 10th. And that is of 2021. So if you're watching this video after that, you might have to pay full price. But still, I think it's a tool that every Merch by Amazon business owner should actually be using. Now, there are other tools that you can use, Merch Informer and a couple other tools that you can use. But I think Pretty Merch is probably the tool that I use by far the most. I've actually not used Merch Informer at all in my research. I've used it a couple times for about 10 to 20 minutes, but that's about it. But now that they have this research tab, before you could only use your analytics and go into your products and sort them and make sure you're deleting products that haven't sold in the last 6 months or 1 year, however long you do that. But now they have this research tool, or I should say research tab. And what you can do is actually go through and look at trends and new designs that are being uploaded. You can sort by lowest BSR, and you can look at t-shirts, hoodies, and pop sockets. It's really cool, and I've been going through it for the last couple weeks, and I highly recommend it only because I actually use this. This is the one tool that I've been using in my business for the last 2 years probably, or at least when I found out about it, which was probably about 2 or 3 years ago. I'm not sure how long this tool's been around, but if my numbers are off, don't be surprised or anything like that. So I'm going to go through each of these things now. I haven't used this trend finder tool, so I'll go through that at the end. But what you can do is you can search for bestsellers, lowest BSR, future trends, or new designs. So if we click on new designs and we click search, we can actually sort, and I'm going to expand this a little bit because usually new designs are not selling. And I'm going to search for 50th birthday t-shirts. And that's weird. It didn't come up with any results. Maybe there hasn't been any new designs being uploaded. I'm not sure. No, it still didn't return any results even in the 10 million. So let's go to low BSR, and it loads pretty quickly. So you're going to see the lowest BSR Merch by Amazon shirts related to your keyword, or at least a close match to that keyword. So this isn't very specific to 50-year-olds, but this says I'm not old, I'm classic. It says 50th, here's birthday. It's anywhere in the title or the text or the bullets or descriptions. If we wanted to go title only, you could use title only to be more specific about the different type of niche that you're going for. So I'm gonna move the slider, the BSR range down to about 1 million, and I'm gonna click search. All right, so now we are finding related designs to 50th birthday because it's in the title, and they're actually selling because anything under 1 million has sold before. So we can look through here, and it's sorted by the bestseller rank. So you can see that this niche in general sells pretty well because a lot of these shirts are under the 500,000 rank, the 200,000 rank. A lot of shirts are under 200,000, which means that they're selling relatively consistently. Now, what it also tells you is the price of the shirt. It tells you the actual BSR right now, and it tells you how that is moved. So this shirt has decreased 4.2 thousand in BSR, and this one has increased 61,000 in BSR, which means it's sold relatively recently. It also tells you the approximate sales per month. I wouldn't use this number at all. I don't look at it all. All I use is the BSR number right now, and I sometimes look and if it's green or red. And I do want to know how far it's increased. So before it was ranked at 270,000 before, and it moved up to 207. So it had probably a sale or two in the last. This was probably updated last 24 hours. I'm guessing maybe it updates every hour or every minute. Who knows? But this is a good way to get an idea of the niche that you're in and see what types of shirts are selling well. And it also lets you go really deep in the niche to see if that niche is actually a good niche to be in. So if we go into, and I was just looking this up a minute ago before I started this video, if I look at Steampunk Designs and I click search, you can see that there's only about 10 or 11 shirts under $1 million, which means, and the best-selling shirt is at 216,000 in rank, and it just went up 50,000, so it was at 280-ish, 275-ish. So what this is saying is that this niche does not sell very well. There's not a lot of designs being sold in this niche. So you don't want to go in and try to create like 100 or 200 different designs for this specific niche. I think anywhere from 10 to 25 designs, maybe 30 designs in this niche is fine. And if they sell, that's great. If they don't, then you can take them down. And I also wouldn't use any advertising dollars on these niches because the searches around these niches is relatively low. But as you can see, they do sell pretty well. So 13 to 18 a month. You can expect maybe one of your designs to sell 10 times in a month if you're lucky. And again, if we compare this to the 50th birthday niche, there's tons and tons and tons of shirts and designs that sell well under $1 million. I don't know how many are here, but it really just keeps going. There's probably 50 to 100 shirts or ideas here that you could grab and create your own design from. All right, so what I did here now was I looked at bestsellers. I didn't enter a keyword, and I only used the top 1 million or so, and I clicked search. This is basically finding the current trends or bestsellers. So you can see here that Christmas and Thanksgiving are coming up, so there's a lot of Christmas and Thanksgiving stuff. There's anime, that's a good niche. Ramen t-shirt, this is Japanese like anime stuff. So anime is big right now. Obviously some Let's Go Brandon stuff is still selling. Some deer hunting stuff. Deer hunting is it's that time of year, so a lot of hunting shirts are going to sell well. Video game niche is good. Hunting, fishing again. A grilling shirt. So as you can see, there's a lot of different niches here that you can get ideas for if you're really stuck on, what types of shirts you should be creating, or at least giving to your designers for to create some designs for. Another way to use this tool is to use the future trends, which gives you t-shirt ideas or t-shirt designs that have jumped up in rank relatively recently. So this is a good way to figure out, new niches, but also what's going to be coming up here that's going to be selling well in the next couple months or so. So here's some motorcycle shirt. We got grilling, tacos. Tacos is always a good niche. We have whiskey. Whiskey's a good niche. Bread baking. This is one of those niches that when you give that niche to your designer, I don't know what they're thinking when you're sending them, 50 designs to create around bread baking. Here's another design around Bitcoin. Now, the logos and Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, I haven't seen any trademarks from, so I'm pretty sure that you can create cryptocurrency type shirts, and that's something that's really going to be taking off, not only in the next few months, but in the next few years too. So don't forget about cryptocurrency as a niche. So overall, this tool is really, really good. I highly recommend you guys look into it. There's going to be you get a free preview of Pretty Merch Pro Plus until December 6th. I do highly recommend that you upgrade to Pro Plus, buy the yearly right away so you don't have to worry about the monthly fees, and use this in your print-on-demand business, especially for Merch by Amazon. Well, obviously for Merch by Amazon, this tool isn't used anywhere else. So along with that, you have analytics and you can manage your products. So every month or so, I go in and delete designs that haven't sold in the last year, and it makes it super easy to do that, so you can free up space in your tiers. So that's it. Make sure to use the description. I appreciate it. It is an affiliate link, but I appreciate the support. All right, see you later.